weekly correspondent here on the show now. I'm touched that he's up and out of bed and ready to chat. This, of course, my field, man, the great Norm Macdonald. Norman.
Hi, Dennis. Wait, I didn't know something happened in the news, though. No one told me that.
You haven't been following it.
No, when did this happen, this Drew Carey thing?
Drew just said that he came out and did a little advocacy for medical marijuana. Might be seeing a couple trails on that Plinko board. You know what I'm saying, Normie.
I never try to do interviews with. One time actually at the Improv, they phoned me. They said, "Do you want to come? There's a big. They're doing a big thing for High Times magazine." I'm like, "No, that's cool." There's a benefit for High Times.
You have to do some charitable work, Norm.
Hey, I thought since the writer's strike.
Yes.
This is a bit I just came up with like 10 minutes ago in my head. But you know how the writer's strike happened, right?
Yes.
Did you already do this bit?
No, we were just about to get to it, but you beat us to it.
No, I knew that everybody was doing this lame bit.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so I went into my vault. And I got some of the older jokes, you know. Because I was thinking sometimes maybe a writer's strike is good. Maybe if there was a writer's strike now, people would have to read Shakespeare instead of James Patterson. You know what I mean? So anyways, boy, how about Christmas just ended? I can hardly read what I'm writing. Christmas just ended, and I dragged out my Christmas tree. I found a great way, Dennis, to get rid of it. I just put a price tag on it on the corner, and I wait for Winona Ryder to steal it. But,
these are gold. This is gold.
This amnesty bill was spearheaded by Teddy Kennedy. It died in Congress. And apparently, out of sheer habit, Teddy Kennedy didn't report it dead for 10 hours. I think. But no, Winona Ryder is in trouble though, and took the stand today. This is a couple of days later, I think.
Yes.
I think this is a couple of weeks later. Winona Ryder got in a rebel. We all remember that. She took the stand today. Now the stand is missing. And then there's something about, John Ehrlichman. This is a really old one.
President Nixon's aide-de-camp.
It says, John Ehrlichman, this guy I would not buy a used car from, and there's like ... It's just the start of a joke, I think, that I never got to. Doesn't finish, but what's going on there? Drew Carey has decided at this time in his career, when he's becoming a game show host, to talk about marijuana.
He's going to talk about a little pot, but you know, Drew, he's a good-hearted guy. He's his own man.
Guy. He's a very sweet guy.
Does the right thing. What else is up in your life, Normie? And if you want to continue with the stuff from the vault, I just broke a rib on the Ehrlichman thing. That is the joke. The ... It's like the Larry King column. That used to be my favorite part. ... I love going down to get the mail in the morning. ... I liked Ethel Rosenberg better than Julia.
This is a really sad story, kind of, you know, because I had a chance to meet Johnny Carson, because on Saturday Night Live I just do those ... things for what's his name? For Larry King.
Yeah, Larry King.
And then it turned out Johnny Carson, he would wake up like every day, right, and get that USA Today and just phone his friends and go, hey, listen to this one, like how retarded they were, you know?
Right.
And then when he heard mine, like he was all excited, so he wanted to meet me, and then I didn't meet him. I was afraid. ... Oh, no.
Norm, you know I love having you on,
but
but
the
I
last
never...
show, Dennis, that was against Johnny.
Huh?
Remember, you were the last show that was against Johnny Carson.
Oh, do I? They took me to the guillotine in 6 months. Yeah, I remember going against.
That was pretty cool.
Well, he was good to me. I remember Carson called me when I was ramping up to do the show. And, I'm in my office. You remember we were over in, where were we? On the KTLA lot? Yeah, I get a call, and my secretary comes in. She's almost like passed out, fainting. She says, Johnny Carson's on the phone. And he was actually quite, Carson was a class act, man.
Yeah.
And he was a class act because he knew he was about to bludgeon you to death in the ratings. But he was always a cool guy. Now, what do you think about this dog, the bounty hunter? Have you been following that at all, Norm?
Oh, that guy, I mean, to me that sounds racist. But like you gotta remember that even though that is a racist comment, listen, man, we've all known bounty hunters in our time, and they have that thing like curse like a sailor. Well, that could go for bounty hunters just as well. They just chose sailor. Those guys. I mean, they're not like you or me,
No, they're bounty hunters.
If you choose that as your career, you're a bounty hunter. Listen, some salty language is not going to be You may as well just be a longshoreman. No, there's nothing worse than bounty hunting.
Norm, you're a genius. All right, we got a couple of minutes left. Anything else you want to lay on the listeners before we leave today?
That was funny, that bounty hunting thing. Seems like he's going to get a pass on it, right?
I don't think so, Norm. I think he's in trouble.
Are his bounty hunting days over?
Where's he go from that?
We can't keep you on. I'm sorry, but, you have to... you have a public image of hunting down criminals in their hotel rooms, diving at them in the middle of the night and beating them up. We can't have you saying racist things. I don't know.
All right, Norm, I'm going to put some oxygen on my face here and recover. You're going to be on every Friday now?
Yeah, that'll be fun, right?
Oh, are you kidding me?
I'll be like your Pete Barbuti.
Barbuti. No, stop. Chuck Mangione references be far behind. Yeah. Thank you, Storm and Norman. We'll talk at you down the road. This is